great chance for the Barracuda on the power play. Coachella Valley penalty kill brought to you by Rudy's Pest Control. Well, the Barracuda set up Daniel Gushchin, who was all over the ice last night for San Jose. 8 shots on goal, 2 goals. Sets it up to the point for Thrun as a shot comes across and a save made by Alish. The first period, only 1 shot for San Jose so far in this power play. Still 1:45 to go on the Firebirds penalty kill. Once again brought to you by Rudy's Pest Control. Cleared all the way down the ice for Coachella Valley. Romanov, the goaltender, out to play it, and will drop it off for Henry Thrun. Thrun starts back at his own blue line, cuts through the center ice dot, rolls it on back for Nathan Todd, and Todd dangles to his forehand, cuts up the left side, dumps it to the Coachella Valley offensive zone. Gustav Olofsson pushes it around. Justin Bailey's there to stamp it down against the half wall. Back up to the right point. Here's Thrun. Back for Bailey. High slot for Todd. Poked off his stick. Rolls in front, and Gushchin couldn't get a handle on it. Olofsson grabs it instead. Clears it the length of the ice. And the games so far for 75 of the black sweater tonight. Irish trying to clear the zone. Kaspic caught up against the boards. Petro Sepula working it out to center ice in search of Ryan Winterton. Multi-point game last night. First point, first goal as well. Out of Vinen. Missing Hughes with the pass. Icing against Coachella Valley. They spent time in the ECHL together with the Brampton Beast, the now defunct team. And not only were they teammates, but they were roommates as well. Roomed together for about a month while they were in the ECHL in Brampton. Small world the hockey community is. Brandon Coe fires it right back to center ice. Todd will rip it on inside the zone. Ville Petman gets it from his goaltender Stetska. Now Petro Sepula along the near side boards for Cameron Hughes. Looking to twist it north for Shane Wright, but that's rejected actually the other way. And the Firebirds with another chance to break out of Vinen. Stretch pass underneath the stick of Hughes and back the other way. Shane Wright. Face-off win by San Jose. Good stick, though, by Ryan Winterton. We saw that yesterday on his first pro point. He freed up the puck right for Shane Wright that time. Firebirds trying to gain some offensive zone possession. Winterton does another good job of stifling a breakout pass for San Jose. Shane Wright off the boards. Big shoulder by Nikita Hoytzik. Wright pops right back up, gets into the play. Daniel Gushchin, meanwhile, down the left side wing for San Jose. Slides it across for Castles. Good stick by Olofsson. And Wright back up the boards once again. Firebirds 0 for 1 so far on the penalty kill. And of course, the penalty kill brought to you by Rudy's Pest Control. Flurry high sticking, 11:23 time of the penalty. And San Jose gets it over the Coachella Valley line. Brandon Coe, who had the power play goal to start things off. Tipped away by the Firebirds, and a possible 2-on-1 if they can hurry. It's Winterton to the left side, short-handed, trying to swing it on net. And he was forced to the outside and never got a shot off. Still kills some clock for the Firebirds. Ryan Winterton had the short-handed tally last night for Coachella Valley. Suffered a terrible loss, and we'll get to that in just a second as that one's cleared down the ice by San Jose. And again, it happened out of the overseas in England and the Nottingham Panthers. Adam Johnson, who is a player who played some games in the NHL, was beloved everywhere he went, tragically passed away during yesterday's game in Nottingham. Logan Morrison on the draw as we approach the final minute here of period number 1. Brandon Coe knocks it on in. Logan Morrison back up the ice, kept at the blue line. Kick save made by Stezka with the right pad. Brandon Coe turned back up ice for the Firebirds as Jacob Melanson tries to step behind Shakir Mukmadulin. Good stick work by Mukmadulin. Brings it back north for San Jose. Nathan Todd tangling up with Cale Fleury along the right side corner now in the Firebirds defensive zone. Riker Evans gives it a ride back to the neutral zone for Melanson. Ryan Winterton evades a check. Throws it back in the offensive end with 23 seconds to play here in period 1. Henry Thrun trying to settle it down for the Barracuda. Breaks it back out to center. Here is Frisch inside the final 10 seconds of the first as Stezka misplays it. The Firebirds help him out. Thrun at the blue line, left side. One last chance for San Jose in the offensive zone here in the first period. Ryan Winterton specials. Visit CVFirebirds.com to get your tickets now. 7 o'clock puck drop on Tuesday night against the Abbotsford Canucks. making their first ever trip to Acrisure Arena. Here's Shane Wright. Wrist shot, bounces off the boards, paddled away by Romanov. Firebirds played Abbotsford 4 times last year, all in the month of October. So while the Firebirds were still up in Seattle, they played 2 games in the Seattle area, then 2 more in Abbotsford. So first trip ever for the Abbey Canucks to the desert. Gustav Olofsson handles it left circle of his own zone, moves it around for Connor Carrick. San Jose finishes up a change. Here's Cameron Hughes. Hughes, pass off the right side boards for Shane Wright, bounces off his stick. Moved away for Nikita Hoytuk rather. And San Jose clears the zone. Right touch pass for Ryan Winterton. Trying to move down the boards. Hoytuk takes it away and clears it up the ice. Here is Kaspic. Get over the Firebirds line. Shovels a shot through. That's blocked by Marian Studenic. Studenic handling it inside of his own zone. Studenic with some nice stick work. And gets it over for Gustav Olofsson after it was blocked. Second period. Face off one by the Barracuda. Here's Kavanki. Down the wing, Fleury intercepts, guides it up the ice, and Ryan Winterton springs a 2-on-1 shorthanded. Winterton shooting save made by Romanov. Rebound try by Hayden. That one's blocked. Good chance for the Firebirds to start off this penalty kill. Almost pulling within 1. Winterton scored a shorthanded goal last night for Coachella Valley. His first pro goal. With you from Tech CU Arena, Evan Pivnik. As the Firebirds down 3-1. Had a much better start here to this period than they did back in period number 1 as Riker Evans and Brandon Coe collide. Coe got the worst of that one as Evans threw his arms up to protect himself and it inadvertently hit Coe up high. No icing on the tip in as it goes on goal. And Romanov, the goaltender who made a really nice stop on John Hayden earlier in the period, muscles it back around. Justin Bailey gets around the check of Shane Wright. Cole Castles knocked away by Cale Fleury, and now Cameron Hughes puts one through center ice for Ryan Winterton. Winterton on the backhand just wide of the cage as Shane Wright tries to settle it back down. Barracuda break it out, goes off the stick of Hughes, who's still battling for the puck. Ethan Cardwell slows it down for San Jose, and it's finally be Justin Bailey who lifts it off the scoreboard.
Service at callthegeneral.com or call 760-273-5922.
Tee it up in the zone. Olofsson shooting and a save made by Romanov as the Firebirds get quickly to work right off of the faceoff. Here's a shot by Carrick. He scores! Connor Carrick lets it rip from the left point, and the Firebirds are within 1 halfway through the second period. Now with Hughes, Winterton, Carrick, and Olofsson as the Barracuda set it up to start things off on the man advantage. Daniel Gushchin slides it in front. Save made by Stezka as he finds it right in front of him and hangs on for the whistle. Alex Stezka finding his stride here. That is his 17th save of the game. First season for him back in North America since his days in junior in the USHL. 8 to 10 years ago. Ryan Winterton, a good stick lift. Trying to kill some time off this San Jose power play, still with 1:38 to go on it. Here's Thrun, gaining the blue line. Puts it back around. Justin Bailey waiting on it. Cameron Hughes looking for a lane to clear, finds it, and moves it all the way down the ice. Firebird. Carrick for Olofsson, up the ice. Winterton steps onside for Lynn. Poked back to the boards by Shimmick. And the Barracuda spring it back out to the neutral zone. Savarin left side for Shimmick. Shooting kicked away by Alex Stezka. 50 seconds remaining here in the second. Tanner Kaspic off the glass. Left side for Shimmick. Misplays it. Winterton on his tail. Winterton trying to step around. Stumbles and couldn't get to the puck first. Hoytuk out of the zone for Scott Savarin. 30 seconds to go here in the period. Kaspic lined up by Otavainen. Sepula around the boards looking for Pedman. Pedman's brushed by Savarin as we approach the final 22. Skips past Gavanki, comes back out to center ice inside of the San Jose zone. America's first. Wright and Taspic set for the face-off. Kazbek is pushed back by the linesman. We'll do it again. Wright wins the face-off into the skates of Hughes. At the blue line, Olofsson shovels it behind the net. Shakir Mukhamadullin moves it around the left side. And back out to center it goes with a little help from Scott Sabarin. Olofsson for Carrick. And Carrick gets it back to center for Olofsson. Fires it inside the offensive zone. Comes around to the corner. Ryan Winterton handles it for Coachella Valley. Behind the net for Cameron Hughes. As he searches back for Winterton. Hits off his stick. Cleared out to center by Daniel Gushchin. And Daniel Gushchin got a little bit of a bump on the way through. Olofsson off the stick. And here comes Shane Wright. Right circle, right to the trailer for Hughes. And he couldn't settle it down. And Bailey brings it the other way. But a giveaway with the Firebirds. And they couldn't recover that from San Jose either. Great. 3-2 San Jose, 15:22 to go here in period 3. Cameron Hughes in the offensive zone. Dug free by Ahoytuk. Mukhamadullin with the clear. Nathan Todd rips it inside the offensive zone for the Barracuda. Cardwell behind the net, out of Vinen. Up ice. Thrun couldn't get to it. No icing as it's well short of the goal line. Run back through center for Todd, off the stick of Cardwell. Todd gains it back, puts it to the right corner. Ileana Vinen moves it around behind the net. Ryan Winterton up the glass. Shane Wright trying to escape the zone. Todd does a good job of beating him to the puck. Uses his stick, and San Jose trying to pin the Firebirds back. Here's Hughes. Over the line with Wright, trying to settle it down. Fires it just wide of the cage. Bouncing puck to the front of the net. Winterton scores! Shane Wright put it from behind the net, right in front of the cage. It bounces off Romanov to Ryan Winterton, and the Firebirds tie the game with 14:30 to go in the third period. Not sure how it made it back from behind the net. It was Shane Wright who put a backhander towards the cage. It fluttered in midair and landed right onto the tape of Ryan Winterton. Firebirds win the face-off back. Connor Carrick out to center ice off the stick of Ryan Winterton. Trolled back by Leon Gavanki. Hits off of the linesman, and Cameron Hughes comes back the other way for Ryan Winterton. And Winterton gets stick lifted by Ethan Cardwell. Cardwell has it back out to the neutral zone for San Jose. Nathan Todd poked off the puck by Winterton. Connor Carrick trying to handle it back. Here's Shimmick. Mukhamadullin shooting. Glove save by Stezka. And he hangs.
Day for lunch and dinner. Better? Not really.
Well, we are back underway in the third period. A 4-3 lead for the San Jose Barracuda. On a play that could have been whistled as goaltender interference, but we play on, and the Firebirds trying to find their way back from yet another deficit, this time only one. Ryan Winterton behind the net. A shot from an odd angle by Carrick. It's off the side of the cage. Cameron Hughes keeps it onside for Winterton. On a cross for Wright. Settles it down. Feeds it across. Love down by Carrick. He crisscrosses. Gustav Olofsson center point. Shooting. Saved by Romanov. Loose puck turned away by the San Jose defense. Not outside of the zone. Winterton swings it back up the wall. Shimmick on him. Winterton cuts back down to the corner looking for Hughes. Poked out to the blue line, but Olofsson's there to glove it down. Lets it go through traffic. That's blocked. And it will stay in the zone. Right to the corner for Hughes. Moved around for Winterton. Poked out of the way, but Olofsson turns it around for Carrick. Right circle. On a cross back door for Winterton. And they couldn't tee it up. And the Barracuda clear it out to center. Coachella Valley looking for the tying goal. Sepala out to center ice for Ryan Winterton. Moves it over the line for Shane Wright. Wright edged off by Thrun. Winterton spills down. Barracuda pick up the puck at their own blue line. Justin Bailey settles it back in from the red line. He'll dump it all the way down. And Riker Evans picks it back up for the Firebirds and drops it off for Cale Fleury. Outlet pass for Shane Wright. Instead comes for Cameron Hughes. And the pass inside the zone is intercepted by San Jose. Nathan Todd chugging his way in the offensive corner. Right side against Cale Fleury. Fleury, a little pass up top for Cameron Hughes, and the Firebirds break out. Here's Evans on a cross, picked off by Cardwell. Nathan Todd back in his own zone. For offensive zone as him and Evans collide. 4:49 to play here in the third period. 4-3 San Jose. Hughes redirects it through center, but Shakir Mukamadulin will have it back inside of his own end for the Barracuda. Kaspic turns it over for Evans.